Okay, guys, you're coming in. First question. Can everybody hear me? Because I'm setting up something entirely new here, as you can see. You guys can hear okay? Okay, good. Because I just want to make sure, because the mic will pick up in the game and here for the stream as well. Now, what we're going to do, today is Curtis Candy's Hack Day, as you can tell by the title. Curtis Candy will be arriving on stage very shortly and telling just absolute hacky jokes. And we will discuss from there. We may end up in the comedy club more and more often. All right, everybody's hearing it. I think it's about time to... Now, again, if you have the comedy night game, feel free to jump into the lobby. I'll also be watching your chat here on at the stream. All right, let's go. Is this thing on? Yeah, because it's hack night, and that's what every hack says. Hey, Wacky Jackie, thanks very much for the super chat. Thanks for being... Oh, that's cool. And I really like the pear guy. As you guys know, us sharing a very similar, very athletic physique is a lot of the reason why. For anybody that... Well, nobody's actually in the club yet, so we don't have to worry about anybody outside of the stream. But here we go. First joke of the day. And I do expect in the chat to see ratings on these jokes on a scale of 10. 1 to 10. Well, hack jokes can be funny licks. They just have to be hacky. In other words, something that everybody makes jokes about, or jokes that have just been passed down through the generations and a comedian tries to, in this case me, claim as their own. Two hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. He's not breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his cell phone and calls 911. I think my friend is dead, he yells. What can I do? The operator says, calm down. First, let's make sure he's dead. There's a silence, then a shot. Back on the phone, the guy says, okay, now what? Get it, cuz... Because you gotta make sure he's dead. God damn it. And Wolverine says, here's a joke, YouTube notifications going out. That falls into the sad joke category, though. Special says, I'm a feminine motherfucker, and I'm here for it. 7 out of 10? All right, I'll accept that, Starfighter. I think that's fair. 6 out of 10. Sir Blank's not quite as high. Barry says, boo, you suck. Never denied that I did. that actually had... I'll tell you, that's another stand-up comedy story about that. So 7 seems to be the... 6, heard it before. Farhan, this is a hack attack comedy show. Of course you've heard them before. It's hack material. Wow, SMQ is all the way down to 5? That's a little rough. Come on, that's a decent joke. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay. All right, let's try another one. A turtle is crossing the road when he's mugged by 2 snails. When the police show up, they ask him what happened. The shaken turtle replies, I don't know. It all happened so fast. Andu says, officially offended, damn it. Just kidding. 7.5 out of 10. I think that's fair. What about the turtle and the snail? Come on. I don't think it's fair for me to give actual ratings. But what do you guys think of that one? 6? Yeah. I don't think that's an unfair ranking. Sir Blank. I think that's pretty much there. Hack comedy, Farhan? Again, for anybody who doesn't know, it's typically comedy that is very predictable, either old jokes or just like going up to do stand-up and talking about airline food, stuff that's been done to death. SMQ says 3 now. Timothy also 3? Come on, it wasn't that bad a joke. There's more people in chat than sitting in chat. There's nobody in the lobby right now. This unfortunately, comedy night, the game itself has really died off a lot. Any of you that have it or want to get it on Steam, you're more than welcome to come sit in the club as well. All right, we're going to try another one. Here we go. A priest, a minister, and a rabbi want to see who's best at his job. So they each go into the woods, find a bear, and attempt to convert it. Later they get together. The priest begins, "When I found the bear, I read to him from the catechism and sprinkled him with holy water. Next week is his first communion. I found a bear by the stream," says the minister, "and preached God's holy word. The bear was so mesmerized that he let me baptize him." They both look down at the rabbi, who is lying on a gurney in a bloody cast. Looking back, he says, "Maybe I shouldn't have started with the circumcision." Because he tried to carve out the bear's wee wee. You guys get it right? That's come on. Dirt My Band says 8 out of 10 needs more sauce. 9 out of 10. I think that was a good one, Sir Blank. I like that one. 10 out of 10, Fluffy says. Our first 10. Nice. Gimster says my rating for these jokes is over 9,000. I like how... Wait, can I change my... How can I change... I'm trying to change my character's direction he's looking at, so on and so forth. I'm going to come in closer with the camera. Maybe that'll help. No? Also, anybody that comes... I have crowd chat on, so anybody who comes into the lobby can also speak. That's a solid 8.345. I like that, Krusty. Let's see. All right, here's another one. A guy spots a sign outside a house that reads, "Talking dog for sale." Intrigued, he walks in. "So, what have you done with your life?" he asks the dog. "I've led a very full life," says the dog. "I lived in the Alps rescuing avalanche victims. Then I served my country in Iraq. And now I spend my days reading to the residents of a retirement home." The guy is flabbergasted. He asks the dog's owner, "Why on earth would you want to get rid of an incredible dog like that?" The owner says, "Because he's a liar. He never did any of that." And now, in true hack form, we explain each joke that we're supposed to be so impressed by the fact that the dog can speak, and that it's hilarious that they are not impressed with it as well, because he is a liar. That's a solid 1 out of 1 dad joke. It is. That's a clear dad joke, Licks, no doubt. Big Green, yeah, that is a creepy old man up there on the stage. No question about it. Yeah, Big Green with the rim shot. 4.2 Morgan 4.20. Well played. Oh, good old Brian from Family Guy. Yeah, Krusty, that joke, I agree. That joke caliber would be very similar to Brian's caliber of novel. Okay. Ready? Get your scoring tabs ready to go. In surgery for a heart attack, a middle-aged woman has a vision of God by her bedside. "Will I die?" she asks. God says, "No, you have 30 more years to live." With 30 years to look forward to, she decides to make the best of it. So since she's in the hospital, she gets breast implants, liposuction, a tummy tuck, hair transplant, and collagen injections in her lips. She looks great. The day she's discharged, she exits the hospital with a swagger, crosses the street, and is immediately hit by an ambulance and killed. Up in heaven, she sees God. "You said I had 30 more years to live," she complains. "That's true," says God. "So what happened?" she asks. God shrugs. "I didn't recognize you." Yes, applause. Thank you. Applause from the crowd. Well, we would like to welcome Dad Fucker into the. Wow, I didn't think I was going to say that today. Welcome Dad Fucker into the lobby, or into the showroom. Now, Firewall Dragon here has one that says, "What did the cow say to the leather chair?" Hi, Mom. Oh, that's quality dad joke right there. That's serious dad joke. Xeno Game says, "What the heck is this? This is truly hack. It truly is all hack comedy." Anbu says that joke was definitely a 6 or a 9, whichever you want to face. Loving it, Spaz the Conqueror. Insert laughing ostrich from Family Guy. I love him, Farhan. And for anybody that does come into the club here, I'm talking to people on our live stream at the same time here. All right, here's another one. Yeah, so you'll hear me talk when you hear me talking about other screen names, other people. We're live streaming at the same time. A car hit an elderly man. The paramedic says, "Are you comfortable?" The man says, "I make a good living." Okay, all right. That hurt actually a little bit. That one was like getting stabbed in the kidneys. Yeah, that's bad dad joke. Bad dad joke. All right, what are we getting for ratings on this one out of 10? I make a good living. Oh. And the sad thing is, when you talk about dad jokes, they are so perfectly accurate for me because these are the jokes that my dad told. I couldn't tell you how many times in my life I had to hear, "Working hard or hardly working?" 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Code says 0 out of 10. It's a jork. That was a 10 out of 35. Come on, Lex. We can't do math of these levels. What the fuck is wrong with you out of 10, Big Green? Yes, I will agree. I deserve all the derision in the world for that one. Absolutely, without question. All right, here we go. Another joke. Negative 3.6 out of 10. That might be the most accurate. A poodle and a collie are walking together when the poodle suddenly unloads on his friend. "My life is a mess," he says. "My owner is mean, my girlfriend ran away with a schnauzer, and I'm as jittery as a cat." "Why don't you go see a psychiatrist?" suggests the collie. "I can't," says the poodle. "I'm not allowed on the couch." These are that actually hurt me a little bit. Oh, dad fucker, that one was, wow. I kind of want to drag my own ass outside and beat me up. And now Firewall Dragon says, "My friend said that when he dies, he wants his remains to be buried in his favorite beer mug. His last wish is to be Frank in Stein." Well said. Oh, that was bad. Well, we got to welcome. We have to welcome. So far, just so you guys know, sitting here in the that place in the club with us is Dad Fucker and Homo. Welcome, gentlemen. Oh, and Homo left. I think there's a joke in there in and of itself. Very true. I don't know if I like it or I want to slap you, Big Green says. I would say the slap thing. Lick says 28 divided by 15 out of 10. So 1 and 13/15 out of 10. Not bad. Here comes another one. These are trending directly downhill. A man, shocked by how his buddy is dressed, asks him, "How long have you been wearing that bra?" The friend replies, "Ever since my wife found it in the glove compartment." Because he was banging some chick and she left her bra in there, and oh boy. Wow. They started out fairly promising on this list. And they've just when you can have a joke that involves boobies in any way and still have it be really horrible, that's quite an accomplishment, actually. You did kind of like that one, Farhan? I thought that one was terrible. Sir Blank liked it too. 8 out of 10. Someone in chat who I have no chance of reading that name says, "What's the difference between a northern fairy tale and a southern fairy tale?" A northern fairy tale begins once upon a time. A southern fairy tale begins, "Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit." That's pretty good. I like that. Morgan says 7 out of 10.
I'm more familiar with the racist version of that.
I think that's true with a lot of the jokes that we'll come across on lists like the one I have in front of me here. Yeah, I'm with you. And and we have to oh boy. We have to welcome Mr. Handsome Man sitting in the front row here. All right, let's go. Let's find us another one. He is quite handsome. He's a looker. It's going to be distracting for me up here now.
I'm pretty handsome.
I like it, Mr. Handsome Man.
Yourself?
Damn.
Born in the 60s or 70s?
I was born in the 60s. How about you, Mr. Handsome Man?
Oh, same here. You make yourself even look more handsome every day, sir.
God damn, fuck these jokes. I'm about to get laid. No? Anybody?
I got a big boy. Okay, I'll give it a laugh.
All right. Yeah. I like the way this is going. And Wolverine says, "Hi, Chris Hansen." Okay, now this next joke I have on the list.
See news, get down.
This next joke I have on the list is actually a quote from Dimitri Martin. "The easiest time to add insult to injury is when you're signing somebody's cast." That's actually not too bad. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that one. That had that had a very Mitch Hedberg feel to it. That joke. Fluffy wants to know how do you throw eggs? Come on.
Can we make it a dual mic? Can we make it a dual mic, please?
No, not right now. We're doing a live stream at the same time, so the gang is tuned in here for hack jokes.
Oh, I wanted to talk shit about your outfit.
Oh, come on. That outfit is badass. Zeno says, "I'm so good at sleeping, I can..."
But I got something I gotta say.
Zeno says, "I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed." Zeno. More dad joke. Yeah, I love bad puns too, Nola. Pushy jokes? Oh, pussy. Oh, okay. Well,
Say my joke right here.
yeah, you can tell a joke.
Okay. You look like a hazard warning for an uncle that they have to wear when they stay 600 feet away from a fucking preschool.
Not bad. You could have worked on the delivery a little bit. You got to get the joke entirely in your mind before you start saying it. But sure, I get the gist. Sure, we'll go with that. Puss.
Yeah, you're wearing a warning sign on your chest, and warning, stay away from me. I'm a creepy uncle. I look like an uncle that's creepy.
Okay, we got it. We got you. We're all on board. Okay. Special wants pushy jokes. Firewall Dragon says, "Was Jesus a virgin?" No, he got nailed before he died.
I just want to let you know, I'm clowning around. That's all I'm doing now.
We gotta clown around a little bit, though.
Hey, we got Big Top Clown in here now too. Oh, the house is hopping.
How we doing, man?
yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy's been doing it over longer than me, dude. The guy sitting next to me there, Mr. Handsome. I told you I'd figure out who you were, dude. You
Wow.
been in, like,
You
what,
find out who I was?
We're having a romantic interlude.
You were born in out west. You were born in I think up by that lake. I forget the
What's the
name of it.
deal with airline food?
Yeah, dude. I know who you
Lake
are. Dude.
Lake Montessori. Lake Montessori.
Hey,
We shared a
sounds
We got
like
quite.
you, dude. Oh, dude, that's where he was born. Yeah, dude. He's giving me the real deal, you know.
Nice. We're having.
Can of beans together. And
I think it was Minnesota. I think was it Minnesota or some shit, or Montana or something. I don't know.
Ugh.
I'd have to look the biography up again. I know who it is though, dude. I'll give you the first letter of his name, T. That's all you need to know.
no, don't tell him the first letter of my name, T. T-Dog.
Oh, I got
That's
you,
my
dude.
name. God damn it.
T-Dog.
Dude, it ain't
All right.
T-Dog, dude.
Okay.
I gave you the first
I
letter, dude. He was shocked as hell. I knew who he was.
I got to give the people what they want. We got it. We got to do some more hack jokes. All right, here we go. Get ready to rate them, guys. A ventriloquist is performing with his dummy on his lap. He's telling a dumb blonde joke when a young platinum-haired beauty jumps to her feet. What gives you the right to stereotype blondes that way, she demands. What does hair color have to do with my worth as a human being? Flustered, the ventriloquist begins to stammer out an apology. You keep out of this, she yells. I'm talking to that little jerk on your knee. Oh. Oh.
Check this, dude.
The dad jokes are just getting worse.
Your name, dude? Does it start with a T? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm young T-Dog, dude.
Okay, wait.
I'm talking about the real one, dude. The real name of the actor, dude.
Wait a second.
You got,
Now,
I live on.
now, gang in the live stream here, I'm enjoying this conversation between these guys more than I am the hack jokes. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, you're reading off a prompter.
If this,
As in your
No, I'm
fucking
not reading
monitor.
off the prompter, dude. No.
Not you.
not you, me,
Fucking hazard sign, uncle.
it's me.
Can you change your name to fucking hazard sign, uncle? 'Cause that would.
Mr. Handsome Man, how much have you had to drink today, sir? I don't want to sound like a cop or anything. Yeah, I kind of had a suspicion. It's okay.
Mr. Handsome, dude. He's a real
Am
big
I
time
under
actor,
arrest,
dude.
sir?
He started 30 blockbusters. I mean, they won awards on the been mentioned on the Grammys and everything, dude. Don't
Wow.
say some shit about him, dude. He's a hell of an actor.
You ever see 20 Shades of Grey, motherfucker?
No, only 20. Is that like 50 Shades of Grey light?
Was in it, dude. He had a small role
Yeah,
in
it's
it,
two
dude.
times what you
Very
ever
small.
saw, man. Two
Wow.
times.
It was smaller than
That would be 2.5 mathematically, but no, let's go with 2.
Deadpool. He was in Deadpool.
No.
This actor fucking in Deadpool.
Okay,
Fuck white bitches, too.
Straight up, dude.
okay, we got a joke here from Dragon. Let's test out the new audience. How do you knock out 26 kids in one punch? You give them the Sandy Hook. Yow. Oh. Dragon, that was rough. Oh. Had to mute the room. That's too loud for anybody. That's we got to remember we got people watching on a live stream that are on headphones. Although I'm enjoying this little like sexual game of give and take you guys got going in the front row here, so I'm going to enable it again. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Whose name is Dad Fucker? Someone here is Dad Fucker. Hey, we got Dad Fucker.
Yeah, he was on yesterday, dude. I know who you are, dude.
fuck,
You're
man.
more Scandinavian than me, Mr. Handsome. I love your
Fucking
movies, though.
goddamn.
You're great. Dude.
No, Big Top, I will give you Big Town
I won't give it away,
blowjobs
dude.
if you know my OG names.
Whoa. All right, this got serious now. Okay, let's guess that. Let's even guess that.
If you can guess,
Yeah.
if anyone
It
can guess
starts
my
with a
two
T
other
and
names.
it starts with a J, yeah. I'm not going to give the rest
No,
away.
I don't know. No, give me the real username I used.
He's gonna give him. I'm just here for the blowjobs.
Actual real name. I was trying to give the real name away almost.
No, I don't
what you're
think
This-
that's the real name. I don't say the real name because I don't think
Okay.
I have it right. It's,
I've got to disable crowd chat for a moment. We need to have yet another hack joke. Once I saw this guy on a bridge about to jump. I said, "Don't do it." He said, "Nobody loves me." I said, "God loves you. Do you believe in God?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Are you a Christian or a Jew?" He said, "A Christian." I said, "Me too. Protestant or Catholic?" He said, "Protestant." I said, "Me too." what franchise? He said, Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Baptist or Southern Baptist? He said, Northern Baptist. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Baptist or Northern Liberal Baptist? He said, Northern Conservative Baptist. I said, me too. Oh, this joke. Northern Conservative Baptist Great Lakes region or Northern Conservative Baptist Eastern region? He said, Northern Conservative Baptist Great Lakes region. I said, me too. Northern Conservative Baptist Great Lakes Region Council of 1879 or Northern Conservative Baptist Great Lakes Region Council of 1912. He said, Northern Conservative Baptist Great Lakes Region Council of 1912. I said, die, heretic, and I pushed him over. Oof. Okay, I have told you guys on many occasions I'm a huge fan of jokes with too long a setup, with too weak a payoff, but that took it into a whole other realm that even I can't get behind. Big Green says this joke is too long out of 10. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, the thing is, Rose, I think the build was supposed to be too long, but
Yeah, but what about? I know who he is.
Better payoff though.
He's a real actor, though. We're gonna get into
I'm busy hustling, man. I'm Billy hustling.
Nah, you
Yo,
ain't.
can I do
though.
a set?
Don't even bullshit around.
Alright, tell another joke.
Okay, I think we
Another
Read
movie
off
you were in, though.
GTC.com.
I'll give you another movie you were in, dude.
GTC.com.
2000, I think it was 2010. No, 2008, I think.
2008. Yeah, I'm with you.
And,
Space Odyssey. Which spots?
He was in that date one where the girl was better than him or some shit. Yeah, it was the date.
Shallow
movie.
Hal? Shallow Hal?
No, it wasn't.
This conversation is way more interesting than these jokes.
That's what he started, dude. That's one of the
Well,
movies
then
he
let us
started.
go on the stage, do a mic.
Yeah, we'll get into it, dude.
Okay, now we've got from Father Anderson, we got what's similar between Jesus and the first hooker? They both got nailed for a greater purpose. And Wolverine says, "Here's a joke: all country music ever." Oh no, I wouldn't say ever. Back in the day, it wasn't bad, but any currently, yes, I would tend to agree. Ryan says, "There's a long joke about weak memory with a great payoff. I just can't remember it." All right, here we go. Get ready to rate this next joke. The doctor says, "Larry, everything looks great. How are you doing mentally and emotionally? Are you at peace with God?" Larry replies, "God and I are tight. He knows I have poor eyesight, so he's fixed it so when I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, poof, the light goes on. When I'm done, poof, the light goes off." "Wow, that's incredible," the doctor says. A little later in the day, the doctor calls Larry's wife. "Bonnie," he says, "Larry is doing fine, but I had to call you because I'm in awe of his relationship with God. Is it true that he gets up during the night and poof, the light goes on in the bathroom, and when he's done, poof, the light goes off?" "Oh, no," exclaims Bonnie. "He's peeing in the refrigerator again." All right. See, but now the curve has been set so low with the recent jokes. That one wasn't that terrible, but that's only because of the company it's been keeping. Yeah. So what do we think? Come on, guys. Let's give it a mark. Yeah, bruh.
I shouted his name out in here, dude. The guy said, "I gotta take off." Did you see that in the message boards? He was talking shit, dude. He's like, "How could you do that to me? You know, I've been playing this game undercover for a long time." I'm like, "Fuck you, dude. You're a big-time actor on here fucking off, dude. I'm a fucking unknown guy. I'm funnier than you, motherfucker." She's gotta have it my ass, dude. She gets...
Firewall Dragon says, "Did you hear the one about the blind prostitute? You really got to hand it to her." Oh, Dragon, you're coming through with the quality dad jokes today. Oh, yes. Barry says, this is worse than my parents' divorce out of 10. All right, then. Here comes another one. For his birthday, an old man's nephew secretly hires a call girl for him. When he answers the door, she's standing there in a slinky black dress. She says, I'm here to give you super sex. After thinking for a minute, the old man replies, oh, I guess I'll have the soup. Okay, that's not bad. Come on, that's not bad. Super sex? Yeah, I agree. That one wasn't terrible. I agree with you guys. I'm waiting now. For those of you who just came in to the club here, we're doing a live stream at the same time, so I'm watching the live stream for ratings on the jokes as we go as well. Andrew the Assassin says, here's a joke. Today was a terrible day. My ex got hit by a bus and I lost my job as a bus driver. I've heard that one. Sir Blank says 9 out of 7 out of 10. Starfighter says, 6.9 out of 10, because 69 is always entertaining. Fluffy says 8 out of 10. Novatatsu has it 7. Gimster says, one of my obese family members said they want to be cremated when they die. And one of my other family said, Jesus Christ, you'll burn for a month. That's brutal. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit you. We're on a little bit of a roll. What if 9/11 was the pilot episode? Thin Crust Pie says, oh, ouch. So let's see how this next show goes. The fellow is being sold a very cheap suit, but the left arm is a lot longer than the right arm, he complained. That's why the suit is such a bargain, the sales clerk explained. Just cock your left shoulder up a little like this and tuck this left lapel under your chin a bit like this. But the right leg is way too short, argued the customer. No problem, the sales clerk answered. Just keep your right knee bent a little at all times, walk like this, and no one will notice. That's why this suit is only $30. Finally, the guy bought the suit, cocked his left shoulder into the air, tucked the suit's left lapel under his chin, bent his right knee, and limped out of the store towards his car. 2 doctors happened along and noticed him. Good heavens, the first doctor said to the second. Look at that poor crippled fellow. Yeah, answered the second doctor. But doesn't that suit fit great? All right, we had been trending upwards for a little while. I'm not sure that continued the climb. Firewall Dragon says, you've heard of a 69? Have you ever heard of a 6.9? It's a good thing messed up by a period. Oh. Sir Blank has it at 8.1, Fluffy at 9, Starfighter at 4. We are getting a wide range of ratings on these jokes. I kind of like that. 11 out of 9, Vaporous Elm says. And this is actually pretty good. And now I'm reading some of these from our live chat here too, for those who are in the club with me. Andrew the Assassin has one that's actually pretty decent. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Turns out it works if you throw it hard enough. And then Rosa's got a real groaner. What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. They fast. Nothing. They fast. I should have said it like that. Jatine says 2 out of 43. And Starfighter says, why are most archaeologists women? It's because they love digging up the past. All right, guys, here we go. Another joke. A young monk arrives at the monastery. He is assigned to helping the other monks in copying the old laws of the church by hand. He notices, however, that all of the monks are copying from copies, not from the original manuscript. So the new monk goes to the head monk to question this, pointing out that if someone made even a small error in the first copy, it would never be picked up. In fact, that error would be continued in all of the subsequent copies. The head monk says, you make a good point, my son. He goes down into the dark caves underneath the monastery where the original manuscripts are held in a locked vault. Hours go by and nobody sees the head monk. The young monk gets worried and goes down to look for him. He sees him banging his head against the wall and wailing. We missed the R! We missed the R! We missed the R! Father, cries the young monk, what's wrong? The head monk, with tears in his eyes, replies, the word is celebrate. That's actually pretty good. A whole ton of monks for generations have not been getting their wee-wees touched because they missed the R. I don't think that was a mistake, though. I think somebody was transcribing it on purpose. That's got to be. That's, yeah. That had to be a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Special says spray the gay away. Yeah, I agree, crowd. That was quality. That was high quality. And for those who don't know, I'm changing the angle so everybody can see. Sir Pogus has been with us here in the club for quite some time. Sir Pogus has stayed with us and seems to be the only audience member we've had so far that isn't pretty insanely drunk. 7 out of 10? 7 out of 7? Yeah, I like that one. All right, here comes another one, guys. Two guys were out walking their dogs on a hot day when they passed by a bar. The first guy says, let's go in there for a pint. The second guy says, they won't let us in with our dogs. First guy, sure they will, just follow my lead. He goes up to the pub, and sure enough, the bouncer says, I can't let you in here with that dog. Oh, I'm blind, and this is my seeing eye dog, he says. Ah, the bouncer says, okay then, come on in. The second guy sees this and does the same thing. The bouncer says, you can't come in here with a dog. He replies, I'm blind, and this is my seeing eye dog. The bouncer responds, you have a chihuahua for a seeing eye dog? The second guy exclaims, they gave me a fucking chihuahua? Ah, yes. Okay. Lack of vision humor. Oh yes. Oh. They gave me a chihuahua. Why do these jokes exist? 8.7? Sir Blank J Goose. You liked it? We're telling, as you can tell, we're telling all hack jokes. That
Hey, man, you got a hard crowd right now.
No, you came in at a good time though. They picked up a little bit ago. Yeah, we were really digging some out of the sewers. Dragon says, and just so everybody again in the audience knows we're live streaming this, so I'm reading from people in the live stream as well. Firewall Dragon says, my younger brother said that he wanted to go fishing. I told him that he first had to look up how to master bait. Guess who's now grounded? The old masturbator. Hey, everybody's got to have goals. I like it. Love the old rim shot. All right, here comes one, guys. This is a Rodney Dangerfield joke. I come from a stupid family. All right, I can't do Rodney. Oh, Rodney, he's old school. Rodney Dangerfield died years ago. He was a stand-up comic who actually became famous very late in life, and he did all over-the-top, self-deprecating humor. And in this joke, he says, I come from a stupid family. During the Civil War, my great-uncle fought for the West. Oh. Oof. Not one of Rodney's greatest. Oh, now this one, for this one though, this is one of my all-time. Whenever we talk at our live streams about dad jokes, this one here, because I'm just taking these off the internet, but this one here is one that is one of my personal favorite dad jokes of all time. The gang here at the channel have heard it before. A skeleton walks into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" The skeleton says, "Give me a beer and a mop." Oh. Oh, that beer just goes right through me. And Member Berries in the chat says, what do you call a magician dog? A labracadabrador. And Rosa says, why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Because you shouldn't press your luck. I I love horrible puns. Yes. Applause, applause. Rosa, that one got great response. You can never go wrong with a truly terrible pun. All right, let me see. Spazio says, I'm getting some major Kill Tony vibes from this. Oh, now this is a quote, and again, I'm reading these off the internet, but this is a quote from one of my all-time favorite comedians, Mitch Hedberg. He says, I like an escalator because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. Mitch was one of the greatest of all time. Oh, he was so good. Mitch Hedberg. If you guys aren't familiar with Mitch Hedberg, definitely do a YouTube search because he's worth it. All right, now I got a joke that can be rated again, guys. If I could rate this on Rotten Tomatoes, Barry said. I could, but there's not enough Rotten Tomatoes to throw at you. Oh, and Father Anderson in the chat says, how do you clean a cum stain on altar boy robes? Holy water. Yeah. Oh. Oh, bless you, Father, for I have sinned apparently in a multitude of ways. All right, here comes another joke you guys can rate. Two men are adrift in a lifeboat for days. While rummaging through the boat's provisions, one of the men stumbles across an old lamp. When he touches it, a genie comes forth. This particular genie, however, states that she can deliver only one wish, not the standard 3. Without giving much thought, one man blurts out, make the entire ocean into beer. The genie claps her hands and the entire sea turns into brew. The other man looks disgustedly at the one who made the wish and says, nice going. Now we're going to have to pee in the boat. Oh. Yes. Who played the cricket? Spot on. Exactly. That would be the correct response. Oh. Okay, now going back to the chat. Father Anderson says, so yesterday I saw my gay friend sitting on the head of the horse. I'm like, why are you sitting on the head? You're supposed to sit on the back. And he said, it's not a horse. It's a unicorn. Oh. Yeah, who said ooh? That was the proper response. This, and now we've got one here in the chat from Firewall Dragon. Oh, this one is just so sad. Why do orphans play tennis? It's the only way they can get love. Have we really degraded ourselves to the point where we're coming after the orphans now? No. It's yeah, I got to admit the orphan one was actually pretty good. All right, here comes another joke directly from the internet that you guys can feel free to rate. A Canadian park ranger is giving some ramblers a warning. A Canadian park ranger is giving some ramblers a warning about bears. Brown bears are usually harmless. They avoid contact with humans, so we suggest you attach small bells to your rucksacks and give the bears time to get out of your way. However, grizzly bears are extremely dangerous. If you see any grizzly bear droppings, leave the area immediately. So, how do we know if they're grizzly bear droppings? Asked one of the ramblers. It's easy, replies the ranger. They're full of small bells. Yeah, that we had on our rucksacks. The funniest part of that entire joke was the word rucksacks.
Was you saying it, huh?
All right, let me go to the chat. Starfighter says, "What is Al Qaeda's favorite NFL team? Oh, the New York Jets." Yikes. And now here comes another joke that awesomely straddles that line between kind of funny and really, really sad. Andrew the Assassin says, when does a joke become a dad joke? When it leaves and never comes back. No. And now here's another one from our chat. This comes from Philip. He says, my grandfather worked for Ringling Brothers Circus. And when he died, all his friends went to the funeral in the same car. Come on. I would actually enjoy it. Listen, when I die, and it could be any moment now, when I die, if all you guys want to show up like packed into a Volkswagen Bug, that would make me so happy. And I know what the response is going to be here in the chat. What the fuck makes you think we're coming to your funeral? I know. That was very arrogant of me. All right, here comes another joke from Lord Internets. A man is struggling to find a parking space. Lord, he prays, I can't stand this. If you open up a space for me, I swear I'll give up the drink and go to mass every Sunday. Suddenly, the clouds part and the sun shines on an empty parking spot. Without hesitation, the man says, never mind, I found one. They've started falling down again. Yeah.
Next.
Female, now Nolan, this is coming from our chat. Female genie can only grant one wish, and they wonder why they get 78 cents on the dollar. That's relating back to the earlier joke. And Zombie Dude says you seem more animated than usual today, Curtis. A little bit.
Once we win the race war, I'm gonna cannibalize Jewish and nigger children.
White power, white power.
Fuck niggers, fuck Jews, white power.
White power.
I apologies for that, guys. Not even for what was said, but for allowing the 9-year-olds into the room. Can you imagine? Can you imagine actually thinking that was somehow funny? I mean, you got to figure that is the ultimate in neat. I don't know if all of you are familiar with NEET, neats, but it's something you can look up. If not, we just had one in the room. Okay, here we go. The village blacksmith finally found an apprentice willing to work hard for long hours. The blacksmith instructed the boy, when I take the shoe out of the fire, I'll lay it on the anvil, and when I nod my head, you hit it with this hammer. The apprentice did just as he was told. Now he's the village blacksmith. What the hell? That one's terrible. Oh, that one was just made 0 sense.
Peter, you're black. You can't be racist.
Okay, we're turning off crowd chat for the moment until we can get rid of the 9-year-olds. Shouldn't you guys? Aren't you guys supposed to be? Oh no, it's summertime. You're not in school. That's it. Go play on your iPad a little more. Go hit puberty and find some adult sites. There were once twin boys, age 6, that had developed extreme personalities. One was a pessimist, the other a total optimist. Concerned, their parents took them to a psychiatrist. First, the psychiatrist treated the pessimist. Trying to brighten his outlook, the psychiatrist took him to a room filled with toys. But instead of yelping with delight, the little boy burst into tears. What's the matter? The psychiatrist asked. Don't you want to play with any of the toys? Yes, the little boy bawled, but if I did, I'd only break them. Next, the psychiatrist treated the optimist. Trying to dampen his outlook, the psychiatrist took him to a room piled to the ceiling with horse manure. But instead of wrinkling his nose in disgust, the optimist climbed to the top of the pile and began gleefully digging out scoop after scoop with his bare hands. What are you doing? The baffled psychiatrist asked. The little boy replied, with all this manure, there must be a pony in here somewhere. The ultimate in optimism. Optimist the Great. Andrew, the assassin says, give a man a plane ticket and he flies for the day. Push him out of the plane at 3,000 feet and he'll fly for the rest of his life. Well played. Well played. Ryan, I've heard that one before. My ex-wife is always missing me, but her aim is getting better. A classic, I give it 8 out of 10, Philip says is the last joke. Yeah, bazinga, zombie. All right, here comes another one for you guys. Doctor, I'm sorry, but you suffer from a terminal illness and have only 10 seconds to live. Patient, what do you mean 10? 10 what? Much? Oh, no. My bad. Read the joke. They wrote the joke wrong, actually. No punchline for that one. We'll have to move on. As a Russian prepares to cross the Ukrainian border, the border guard asks, occupation? No, says the Russian. Just visiting. Oh. Barry says, if you're American when you go into the bathroom and American when you come out, what are you in the bathroom? I have heard this one. European. European. Because that's so funny. Oh. Till the End of Time says, how did the little Scottish dog react when he met the Loch Ness Monster? He was terrified. Terrified. There it is. Okay. I knew the applause had to be coming eventually. That was just too powerful a joke. Just too powerful a joke not to have garnered some applause. Okay, and from our chat we have, what is an Irish swimmer's favorite stroke? Margaret Thatcher's. Oh, man. This joke comes to you from the IRA. that was actually pretty good. Okay, here we go. Another one from the interwebs. Two men were driving home one night when one asked the other to check if the car's indicators are working. He promptly sticks his head out the window and says, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Because the turn signal was going on and off. I get it. Ooh. Whoo. Rosa says, why didn't the Invisible Man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it. Ha! Ah, Invisible Man humor. Fuck off, train. And the poor people that are here in the club are like, know nothing of the history with the train.
Do you live by trains too? Do you live by a train too?
You have no idea. They destroy everything we do here at our channel is involved with a train.
There's a train in my back fucking yard, dude.
Same. Now, Mr. Handsome and I just discovered that we're neighbors.
No, we're not neighbors, but we live both by train tracks.
Oh shit! I'm glad you explained that. All right, I gotcha.
All over,
Yeah, gotcha. We have that in common, then, is what you're saying.
You're still handsome.
So are you. You can't carry that. Your name is Mr. Handsome Man, and it's on the internet. You can't lie on the internet.
Whenever a train runs by, you
Yeah.
need to have a condom on, because that train is going to give you an STD.
I've never had that type of relationship with the train. I'm wondering though if I do, maybe it would be more understanding. So So is the train? Wait a second though. This is critical. Is the train the pitcher or the catcher in this relationship?
He's the giver.
Oh. Wow. I'm gonna have to. I get that, but I'm gonna have to do some training. I don't. I'm gonna have to loosen things up, if you know what I'm saying.
Have you ever fucked a train?
Well, not yet. You're just turning me on to this.
Absolutely not.
Well, no, but I'm interested now.
No, you're never gonna fuck a train. The train's always gonna fuck you.
Why? I'm not cute enough? Wait a second. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, but no. If the train fucks me, I still fuck the train.
The train, not me.
Well, you're the one. You're the one who brought it up, got me all horned up for it. And now you're saying I can't do it. You hurt my feelings.
No, you're not allowed to fuck the train. But hey, I'm not trying to hurt feelings. I'm just
Okay.
the train moves fast, very powerful.
Right.
You're a big top heavy guy.
Yeah. Well, no, I absolutely agree. I'm just saying how much loosening up of one's sphincter do you have to do to be a part of this whole situation? And sometimes we get trains coming from both ways. Could it be like a threesome?
The train will impale you all day. No, it's gonna be a one-some.
Oh.
The train just
No, it's got to be at least a twosome because a onesome I do all the time.
Yeah, the train will fuck you when you're gonna get fucked, and then you're not gonna live anymore. That's how trains work.
It fucks you to death? That seems rude.
Yeah, a train will fuck you to death, man.
Get out of here. Why?
It's a fuck train, dude.
But what the fuck? What if I fucking take it out to dinner first or something? We actually make a connection.
Dude, you're wearing a shirt that shows a caution sign. That is weird by train.
That has nothing to do with the train fuckery.
Aware of the danger.
No,
You
we're.
have to know the dangers of trains.
Well,
If you're wearing a flammable sign.
I have to wear a shirt that will be more, I don't know, alluring to the train.
Listen, I wear the same shirt because I'm so hot and flammable, but I feel like you're not wearing it for the same reasons that I'm wearing it.
Well, you are.
I'm very hot, I'm very flammable.
You're Mr. Handsome Man. I'm just goddamn Curtis Candy. I'm not.
Don't wear it all willy-nilly.
Oh, willy-nilly. That sounds like a euphemism for a wang. Okay, I got. Hold on, I got to tell the gang another joke. I got to get back to telling the joke. This conversation is fascinating. And I am going to get fucked by a train, but I got to tell this joke first. A secret agent was sent to Ireland to pick up sensitive information from an agent called Murphy. His instructions were to walk around town using a code phrase until he met his fellow agent. He found himself on a desolate country road and finally ran into a farmer. "Hello," said the agent. "I'm looking for a man called Murphy." "Well, you're in luck," said the farmer. "As it happens, there's a village right over the hill where a butcher is called Murphy. The baker is named Murphy, and 3 widows are called Murphy. In fact, my name is Murphy." "Aha," thought the agent. "Here's my man." So he whispered the secret code. "The sun is shining. The grass is growing. The cows are ready for milking." "Oh," said the farmer, "you're looking for Murphy the spy. He's in the village over the other direction." Yikes. Holy shit, that was really... Yeah. That might be the worst one we've encountered so far. Oh. All right, we got to go to another one just to see if we can do better than this. A man gets home early from work and hears strange noises coming from the bedroom. He rushes upstairs to find his wife naked on the bed, sweating and panting. "What's up?" he says. "I'm having a heart attack," cries the woman. He rushes downstairs to grab the phone, but just as he's dialing, his 4-year-old son comes up and says, "Daddy, Daddy, Uncle Ted's hiding in your closet and he's got no clothes on." The guy slams the phone down and storms upstairs into the bedroom, walks past his screaming wife and rips open the wardrobe door. Sure enough, there's his brother, totally naked, cowering on the closet floor. "What are you doing?" says the husband. "My wife's having a heart attack and you're running around naked scaring the kids." Yeah.
You're fucking shit.
Wow. Well, no, I can't actually be fucking shit because you know what fucking shit is? Anonymous people on the internet talking shit. That's actually fucking shit.
Shut
Come on.
up.
Oh, well, you got me now. Shut up. Well, did you write that one on your own? Did you come in with that already prepared? Holy shit! And here I thought you were just a dumb fuck, but you're pretty sharp, aren't you? You came in with rapier-like wit, with a comeback ready. How about that? But the big thing is, I can mute you. You can't mute me, bitch. The man with the mic always wins, fuck stick. And it's no contest. And he's still trying to talk. Oh, you're not entirely too bright either, are you?
Fucking shut up, you piece of shit.
Fall and shut up, you piece of shit. Woo. This is all you guys brought with you today?
Shut.
That's all you got? I mean, if you're gonna come in and heckle, at least be a little imaginative about it. You're starting to make us think that, you know, Britain's sense of humor is along lines with their dental care. All right, another joke coming. Here we go. A guy walks into a dentist's office and says, "I think I'm a moth." The dentist replies, "You shouldn't be here. You should be seeing a psychiatrist." The guy replies, "I am seeing a psychiatrist." The dentist says, "Well, then what are you doing here?" And the guy says, "Your light was on." Because he's a moth. So he was attracted to the light. Regardless of the services involved once you got inside. And Chrome says, "Get a working mic, English dude." The worst part about the two clowns that are in now is not necessarily the heckling. The heckling was second rate. It's the horrible, horrible audio equipment they have. I'm British too, and that cannot be farther from the truth. No, I know, Novatazzo. A lot of our gang here is British. Actually, I'm a huge fan of British humor, going all the way back to Monty Python and why is his name gone out of my head? Benny Hill. All right, here we go. A man was stranded on a desert island for 20 years when a Navy ship finally spots him. The captain comes ashore and notices 3 huts. "What are they used for?" the captain asks. "Well, the hut one on the left is where I live," says the man, "and the one on the right is where I go to church." "So what about that hut in the middle?" The man sneers. "That's the church I used to attend." Father Anderson in the chat says, "Why are hurricanes usually named after women?" Because when they come, they are wet and wild, and when they go, they take your car and house with them. Well played, well played. Barry says, "British man wants some good humor. Tell him to Google Brexit." All right, let's go for another one here. "Doctor, I think my wife is getting hard of hearing. There's a simple test you can run to see how bad the problem is. Start out 40 feet away from her, and in a normal conversational speaking tone, say something and see if she hears you. If not, go to 30 feet, then 20 feet, and so on until you get a response." That evening, the man's wife is in the kitchen cooking dinner, and he's in the living room. In a normal tone, he asks, "Honey, what's for supper?" No response. So he moves to the other end of the room and repeats, "Honey, what's for supper?" Still no response. Next, he moves into the dining room. "Honey, what's for supper?" No response. So he walks up to the kitchen door. I think I see where we're going here. "Honey, what's for supper?" Again, there's no response. So he walks up right behind her. "Honey, what's for supper?" For the 5th time, Harry, chicken. So we took that long setup just to discover that he can't hear. Worst Coast, stop reading these off Google. Why, do you want me to use a different search engine? Of course they're off the internet, you dipshit. That's what we said when we started the thing. Yeah, by all means, go ahead and leave. A man walks into a rooftop bar and takes a seat next to another guy. "What are you drinking?" he asks the guy. "Magic beer," he says. "Oh yeah? What's so magical about it?" Then he shows him. He swigs some beer, dives off the roof, flies around the building, and finally returns to his seat with a triumphant smile. Yeah, I know where this one's going. "Amazing," the man says. "Let me try some of that." The man grabs the beer, he downs it, leaps off the roof, and plummets 15 stories to the ground. The bartender shakes his head. "You know, you're a real jerk when you're drunk, Superman." Yeah, I was losing interest. That's an old one. That's one of the real old ones. I was actually going to unmute the room, but I see it's antagonizing so many people having it muted. I'm going to leave it so. Way more fun that way. Every 10 years, the monks in the monastery are allowed to break their vow of silence to speak 2 words. 10 years go by, and it's one of the monks' first chance. He thinks for a second before saying, "Food bad." 10 years later, he says, "Bed hard." It's the big day. A decade later, he gives the head monk a long stare and says, "I quit." "I'm not surprised," the head monk says. "You've been complaining ever since you got here." Oh, yeah, they're just tanking more and more and more here. It's not getting any better. Let's see what else we got. Two pirates, Morty and Sol, meet in a bar. Sol has a patch over one eye, a hook for a hand, and a wooden peg leg. Ye gads, matey, says Morty. What happened to ya? Sol says me pirate ship was attacked, and a lucky shot lopped off me leg, so now I got me a wooden peg. And your hand? Asks Morty. When me ship sank, a shark bit me hand off, so now I got me a hook. Okay, but what's with the eye patch? I was standing on a dock, and the biggest seagull I ever saw poops right in me eye. But you don't go blind from no seagull poop. True, says Sol, but it was me first day with the hook. Yeah, that one, I guess, again, graded on a curve, that one wasn't quite as bad, but yeah. You guys can't read the chat? I'm not looking at a oh, hold on. We're almost done for the day. Anyway, guys. Oh wow, we've been doing this for a long time. Let's see. Hold on, let me put this back up again now. Oh crap. There we go. All right, I got everything back where I need it. That's what she said. Here's another one. A mother asks her young sons what they want for breakfast. The first little boy says, "I'll have some fucking pancakes." The mother angrily sends him to his room for cussing. She glares at the other little boy and asks, "What do you want for breakfast?" The second boy says, "Well, I sure don't want the fucking pancakes."
Hey, can you hold on 1 second, please?
That's
I'm so sorry. Can you hold on?
that's an old one.
Okay, I have to call you right back. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I wanted to hear the conversation.
Hey, you fucking dickhead! I'm prank calling somebody.
Well, fucking dickhead. I don't think that wasn't very polite. Jesus Christ, we had that bonding moment over train fucking.
Yeah, you look like a fucking toxic.
Oh no, please don't go back to this one. No, you got to bring some new material. We can't keep going down the same path. We got an audience to entertain here. We get it. Creepy uncle, toxic uncle. We got that already. Come on. You're a handsome man. You can't be handsome and be coming up with hack material. Come on, hit me with something better.
No, I want to dip out again.
You're going to dip out again? Are we meeting at the train? Oh, and he left. Yeah, John Malkovich. Absolutely. Actually, the real Curtis Candy just looks like a Caucasian Thanos. Rosa says, I was really angry at my friend Mark for stealing my dictionary. I told him, Mark, my words. Well, Chrome, he was in earlier. The shirt looks toxic. It looks like the insignia for toxic waste. And he's been trying to come up with a cogent joke about that. And he's been, I mean, let's be fair. He is rather inebriated, but he's been working it. He's been getting closer and closer. Oh, Chrome. Chrome says people have been calling Chris Chan fat for years, and I, for one, applaud him for finally having the last laugh. Clearly, he eats vegetables. Yow. Oh, Chrome. Oh. Mr. Hansen moans every time he wipes his ash. Special says. Oh, this was actually fun. I had a good time with this. Now, what do you guys think? Again, I'm talking to the people in the chat here. We're about to wind up our live stream today. What do you guys think? You want to do more of these? We're on a little delay, so I got to wait for the responses. We can do that. We can go to the internet and get jokes by specific topic, whether political or jokes about, blonde jokes, whatever we want to do. Philip says, Joseph, husband of Mary, father of Jesus, comes home after a late night on the town. He asks Mary, could you get me some water and also keep Jesus away from it? From Kaiser. That's That's pretty good. I'm going to read it again so it's more. I read it. I did not read that well. Joseph, husband of Mary, father of Jesus, comes home after a late night on the town. He asks Mary, Mary, could you get me some water? And also, keep Jesus away from it. All right, that's well. Why? Elix, you didn't have fun? Elix says never do this again. I was thinking the same thing, Fluffy. Maybe we'll go some more dark jokes, twisted jokes. The hack jokes are okay, but if I look up online, like I said, we could go into specifically, as Fluffy said, dark jokes or misogynist jokes or any type we want. There's a super chat before that? Okay, thank you. Spagios I read. Mr. Hanson moans every time he wipes his ash. I don't think I missed any, did I? Before that, it was a little Scottish dog. No, we're good. We got them all. Goldfish is good stuff. I've heard this one, Father Anderson. Why is the reverse cowgirl illegal in Alabama? Can't turn your back on family. Yeah, Vin Diesel enters the room. Someone say family. This isn't really the only thing about using stand-up material in this, Barry's, is real stand-up material relies so much on facial delivery and body English. It just isn't going to play well with whatever this guy is that we're looking at. Andrew the Assassin says, how do you make a pool table laugh? Tickle its balls. Yeah, that was a good. The Philip and Kaiser teamed up for that was good. I had never heard that one before. The keep Jesus away from it joke. Rick says Vin Diesel. That reminds me of that time I went to see The Pacifier. Chrome says, by the by, Chris finally got arrested, I heard. Some yahoos recorded it. He may be going to a female prison, so starts the prison saga. Yeah, so I heard. I heard about that they finally arrested him. I said The Pacifier, more like Boar Ragnarok. Guys, hey, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me and doing this. We might do this again. Again, I'll get a specific genre of jokes. Special says, I don't know why I called Mr. Hanson Mr. Hanson. Well, could be, the whole train thing. He's obviously had a lot of sexual experiences with trains, and you would think that would fall under the guise of To Catch a Predator. I'm thinking. Yeah, I did. Barry said before we're out of here, he says, you see some of the shit about Cuomo? Yeah, the Attorney General in New York came out with findings on the investigation into Cuomo and his illicit sexual activities, and he's in deep shit. She found that the evidence proves that very inappropriate things took place. Going to be very interesting to see where that goes from here. Oh, Andrew, that's pretty good. Naked man broke into a church. The police chased him around and finally caught him by the organ. That's a good one to leave on. Guys, thanks for hanging out and doing this with me. We very well may do this again. I had fun with this. I mean, we got a lot of other things we like to stream too. I got to get a gaming stream up. I want to play some more of that. And we'll be doing more political ones. Obviously, I've got a political site already set up that I'm still working on. But this is a lot of fun. I had a good time today. And thank you guys for all the contributions and jokes in this. I like doing it this way, reading some off the internet and then able to pick up the ones that you guys are suggesting as well. But yeah, I think the next one we'll definitely, if we do this again, we'll definitely go more darker with the jokes. But yeah, thank you guys very much, as always, for hanging out and just making this so much fun for me. And we should be streaming tomorrow, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow.